Okay, I'm back from my vacation in Maui and it's finally time
To work?
No, Matt. I mean, yes, but no.
Winter time?
No, Matt. Nobody likes winter. It's miserable out here.
Lunchtime.
No. The first ever Matti Film Festival. We'll work on a better name for later. But Matt, roll the new intro. Yes, we have a new intro, and no, I did not make it all by myself. I'm partnering up with Epidemic Sound to host the very first Matti Film Festival. And it's something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time because A, I want to give you guys more free stuff, B, I want you to have a reason to make something, and C, because I want you to get together with your friends and make something really cool together. Because that's the best way to make something really good. For example, my new intro. I could have tried to make that whole thing by myself, but it probably wouldn't have been very good. So instead, I partnered up with Epidemic Sound to make me an exclusive track for it that I obviously could not have made because I'm not a musician, which by the way, they did such a good job on. I love the 80s feel-good vibe. And also, I worked with Nico.
Hi, Matti.
For the motion graphic design. He also designed my new logo, which he's just so talented.
Thanks, Matti. It was a pretty fun animation to make, actually.
I'll link his channel down below, and also Matt helped me to find the perfect clips for that intro. With a team, you can always make something better than just you by yourself. For this film festival, you can make anything you want. The only requirements are that it's 1 to 3 minutes long, or I guess just less than 3 minutes, and you have to use Epidemic Sound for the music and the sound effects. That way, then I can show it on my channel also. If you don't have Epidemic Sound yet, I'll link down below an absolutely free 1-month trial, and you can use their music, their sound effects for your short film. Sign up, use their music, and you're good to go. And then for the theme, there's gonna be an overall theme. You might have guessed it, it's the 80s. So anything to do with the 80s, whether it's 80s music or the haircuts or the style back then, or maybe some retro gaming console that you may have had, anything you want. It could be a documentary, a narrative film, but really I think what I'm hoping that you guys capture is the essence of that 80s feel-good, nostalgic vibe. Bonus points if you make it a little bit Christmassy because it's Christmas, and you have 5 days to complete this. And the winner of the Matti Film Festival is gonna get a brand new Canon M6 Mark II, a year-long subscription to Epidemic Sound, and why don't we just, hold up. Why don't we throw in a gimbal too? Let me know in the comments, would you rather have a Moza Aircross 2 or a Feiyutech AK2000S? Let me know in the comments which you would rather have. And also, I would love to shout you out on the channel. I want to give you guys a chance to be featured on my channel and for a lot of people to see your work, because it's really nice shouting out people who have worked super hard and are really talented. Oh, I almost forgot. Second place is a year subscription with Epidemic Sound, and also a shout out on my channel. And third place is a 6-month subscription with Epidemic Sound and a shout out on my channel. I will be showing your short films on my channel and giving you guys some feedback and letting you know why I ended up choosing those short films. Remember, you have 5 days to complete your short film until December 15th at exactly 11:59 p.m. Submissions will be closed, so make sure you submitted your short film before then. And since we're talking about short films, why don't we go back about 4 years to my very first short film that I ever shot. Do you guys want to see it? I don't know if, do you want to see it? Okay, in the name of education, I'm gonna show it to you guys, and then we can talk through a few things that I learned making this short film. Don't laugh, guys. It was 4 years ago. I was a noob. I'm still learning. Okay, let's watch.
My father's last words were, "Pay me." Of quoted it over the years, professionally, for business. It reminds me how important each day, each deal really is. Did your father have anything so noteworthy to say at his final hour? The papers don't say.
Not you, Junior. Gotta love apple juice. Thank you, Superman. So, from here to forth, we're agreed. No need to complicate business so long as neither supply or demand are no longer, Andrew, what was that phrase you used earlier?
Crippled.
Apologies. What I mean to say is that now that our fathers have passed on and we're the only ones left, there's no need to be, tripping over ourselves.
With this deal, I'm willing to overlook what your father did to me. You'll be the talk of the playground, Junior.
It's not even loaded!
I got this here shotgun pointed at your balls, little man. Too bad Daddy isn't here to help.
I lied earlier.
What?
It's loaded. This simplifies things, doesn't it? You were right. With this deal, guess who's gonna be the talk of the playground? Not you, Junior!
Boys, pizza's here.
Okay, so it's not bad, it's not good, it's kind of just, it's okay. Those cigarettes are fake, they're like prop cigarettes, that is not real smoking that they're doing. Also, I don't know if you guys caught it, but there was actually a little bit of CG that I also worked in there. Can you guess what it was? It was actually that on the wide, that light coming up from up top, that light was not there. There was actually like an aperture light storm panel that I was just blasting at that table to get that bounce light. And then in post, I just removed that and the stand and everything. And I think I got a picture from like IKEA's catalog of the light. I just put that there and added a little bit of like glow kind of thing going on. Okay, so here's what I learned. First off, collaboration is key on projects like this. I could not say that more. And for me, I was too dumb to ask for help. I was literally doing all of the camera and lighting work, the editing, color grading, everything. I was moving around the lights, setting up the camera. I was doing all of that on the day. I think I even did sound, or was there sound? It was just way too much. I should have asked for help. Yeah, I did make it with my friend Jacob, who wrote most of it and then helped me direct, or did most of the directing. So that was nice that he was doing that part at least. But it would have been nice to have even more people. I guarantee you, if I would have had people helping, the lighting would have been nicer, the shots would have been a little bit better, and there just would have been more thought to everything. But even with a small crew, I think there was about 10 of us with all the actors and everybody, I think we were able to make something pretty cool in less than a day. I think it was like a half-day shoot, and then I don't remember exactly how long it took to edit this thing. The next thing is story. Yeah, blah, 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 story is king, all of that stuff. But what I really learned is that if the script isn't super clear, if the story isn't clear in the script, it's not gonna be clear in the video either. And that's, I think, one of the things I don't like about the short film is the storyline isn't as clear as it could be. I think people get a little bit lost in the beginning, and then by the end you kind of understand that it was, it was kids all along just pretending. So make sure to prepare as much as possible, get a really nice script, get storyboards, get all of that done beforehand, so you're not wasting time on set with a whole bunch of people there, or you're realizing on set that actually this short film is a terrible idea. Then I learned that narrative work is very different from all of the other stuff. There's so many different things that you have to keep in mind when you're filming dialogue and keeping continuity, and you have to get a whole bunch of coverage so you can cut between the different. There's a lot that I learned and probably a lot of mistakes that I made in this little short film just because it was my first time shooting something narrative. Again, the more you can plan before about what kind of shots you need for all the coverage, the easier it's gonna be to get that dialogue and get it right. And anybody who's made a short film or really any film project knows that everything takes way longer than you would expect. Everything from setting up the lights or setting up your camera angles or having to do coverage, the same dialogue 5 times over, and then with direction and all of that stuff, everything takes way longer. So try to keep your script to a nice small amount. Make it bite-sized so you'll be able to get everything that you need and you won't be stressing out. I'm telling you right now, if you have pages and pages of script and dialogue, this is not going to work because A, it needs to be 1 to 3 minutes long, and B, it's going to take you multiple days to shoot. And lastly, you need to have fun. And I'm not saying that just because, hey, we should have fun in life. I'm saying it because your video is going to turn out way better if you're having fun on set instead of being super tense and yelling at people. If you're having to say something like, we're doing it this way, I'm the director, I'm choosing, like, you've lost. It's not gonna be as good as it could be. Try to be really cool, relaxed, have fun. You still need to get stuff done, but you can definitely have fun while doing it. With all that said, it's time for you to come up with an idea, write a script, go out there and film it with your friends, edit it, and submit to the very first Matti Film Festival. Thanks again for Epidemic Sound for helping me out with this first film festival, and I'm hoping as time goes on we can make this a little bit bigger, and maybe we'll even have like a live event where we premiere some of these, because I can't wait to see how freaking talented you guys are and to be able to shout you guys out for all the hard work and the talent that you guys are putting into these short films. So best of luck with the Matti Film Festival.